Hey skiers, I'm Jeff from skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2025 ski test. Today we're talking about the Black Crow's Serpo. Fantastic all-mountain ski, very versatile. I'd say it maybe leans a little bit more towards carving rather than like off-piste versatility, but it truly is versatile and it really is the type of ski that you can take just about anywhere. No structural changes, no performance changes for 2025, just a new look, and I think it looks great. I love kind of the deeper colors that they're using, a little bit more color saturation for 2025 than I'm used to seeing from Black Crows. So yeah, same awesome performance from the Serpo and just some new graphics. Construction is cool. I like how Black Crows approaches ski construction in general. There are skis that share certain elements, but in a lot of ways, each ski kind of feels independently designed, and I think that's cool. I think there's a lot to be said about that. So this ski has a poplar wood core, and then we get two of these kind of H-shaped Titanal laminates. It might not come across on camera quite as well as it could, but basically they start about right there in the tail, kind of run along the edges, and then it's full width underfoot, and then same thing in the forebody here. You kind of get these wings like a tuning fork, sort of. Pretty cool construction. You know, I like the way that it gives the ski a lot of stability and a lot of bite underfoot, but it does allow these tips and tails to just be a little bit softer, a little bit easier to manipulate, which not only changes its feel from kind of a maneuverability and forgiveness perspective, but it also makes it more easy to vary up your turn shapes and kind of bend the ski a little bit more into a turn. This is a 180.1 centimeter length because Black Crows likes to use decimals. And it's 1,850 grams, which is, I think, pretty darn impressive that they have as much metal as they do in here, but we're well under 2,000 grams, which, yeah, I think is pretty darn cool. And then the flex pattern is great. It's not tremendously stiff, it's not jarringly stiff, but it's stiff enough that you can push it pretty hard. Like I said, I do feel like you get just a little bit softer flex right in the shovel, and same is true in the tail, which is great because it just helps the ski like hook up and enter a turn really nicely. A good way to think about the shape, if you recall where we kind of pointed out that the metal starts or ends, whichever way you want to think about it, that's essentially where the rocker starts as well. So camber underfoot, it's not like super high rise camber, which you actually see on a lot of Black Crow's skis, kind of a flatter camber profile. And then, yeah, we get that rocker in the tips and tails. It's not like a crazy amount of splay, which is cool for a ski like this because that means as you're at a high edge angle, you're actually going to be engaging this portion of the ski, even that rockered portion of the ski, for a nice long effective edge and a lot of torsional stiffness and grip. So awesome ski. From day one, my first time skiing the Serpo, I really enjoyed how it feels on a groomer. 93 underfoot, we're definitely square in the all mountain width, but it just feels really good on a groomer. It makes really round turns. It comes across the fall line really easily. For me, it has plenty of stability and plenty of edge grip. And I would say I have an easier time kind of manipulating the ski into different style turns than I do on heavier, stiffer skis, things with longer metal laminates and stuff like that. So I think it's an absolute pleasure to ski on a groomer. It's not the strongest in the world. You know, if you're really a ripping hard charger and you want like limitless edge grip and limitless stability, there are skis that will surpass the Serpo for that. But really, any ski that you're going to compare to the Serpo, as you kind of make improvements on that stability or edge grip side, you're going to lose out on some versatility, some maneuverability, because it is pretty darn good in moguls and trees. Again, it's not the best. You know, if you got a ski with much more rocker profile and even softer flex pattern, that's going to feel a little bit more playful, a little bit more maneuverable, and with kind of more free ski influence in its performance. The Serpo is not quite that, but for most skiers, this is an excellent amount of off-piste performance and maneuverability, and that's especially true if you're the type of skier that really does value that on-trail performance. So yeah, I think it's awesome. I think it's a great ski. It's not inexpensive, and I would say maybe that's the reason why you don't see a ton of them. But I have always found that despite a slightly higher price tag, there's a lot of value in these Black Crows skis. The durability is really good. The performance is really good. They stay consistent from day 1 through day 100 or whatever, however many days you're going to put on them. Yeah, good skis and skis that are going to last you for a while. So that's it. That is the Black Crows Serpo. Let us know if you have any questions, and we will see you out there on the slopes.